Right, so I have here a co-production between France and the Philippines, Saving Sally, a very typical love story, which was the produce, if you will, of 5 different animators in the course of, well, 12 whole years. It took 12 years to make this film, and I am most certainly not going to knock it down because of that. I'm not knocking down a film that took 12 years to make, even though it has its flaws, especially since it comes from a place of passion, of genuine passion and motivation. They believe in this project, and it shows, even though the film is technically a classic loser, geeky boy who's after his own love interest and gets the girl at the end. It doesn't really shy away from the premise. It revels in it, and it's empowered because of it. There isn't an ounce of cynicism or a phoned-in characterization or plot progression. It feels like it's threading the already existing path of so many 80s comedies about this very particular subject, but it does so in such a genuine way that it cannot be anything else but absolutely compelling, adorable, and just cute. It's such a precious little thing that you want to protect forever. And that's how I felt about it. It moved me at the end of it, even though I was prepared not to like it as much given the premise, but it has enough elements to it that make it absolutely endearing and compelling, like I've hinted before, one of which being the interesting aesthetics used in this film, because it's a mixed technique kind of film. We have real-life live-action actors moving in an environment that's completely hand-drawn, with the exclusion of the interiors, the interior rooms. The exteriors all tend to be hand-drawn, which are very good to look at, is what I'm saying. There are several bits and segments that are fully animated and drawn in different styles befitting of 5 different animators. And the main character himself, other than being pretty likable, a likable loser kind of guy that gets where he wants to be at the end by earning it, I'd like to say. He is himself a comic book artist, and he sees the world divided in between humans and monsters. Both literal and figurative monsters roam his world as he sees it. That is. Grammar still escapes me every once in a while, but regardless of my limitations, this film is good in spite of his own limitations. See, that's a clever parallel with my conditions. So yes, it's, like I said, it's nice, it's heartwarming, the art style is different and varied because of all the different artists that worked on it, and it feels complete. It tells a very typical story. Again, a very typical love story is in the title, but it revels in it. And because it doesn't shy away from it and embraces it, the story, with all of its heart, it's impossible not to enjoy it, even though the genre itself is predictably, cynically, not good, typically speaking. It can be good if it's not done by Hollywood. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So, Saving Sally, you should definitely check it out. Oh, and one more thing. There is a boyfriend character for the main heroine that the main character is jealous of, because there has to be in this kind of stories, by law. But the twist is that in this film, the boyfriend character, whom is obviously a jock, is a dickhead. Literally a dickhead. Oh yes. So check it out, Saving Sally. Just precious. See you next update.